Welcome to Beyond the Known World, Episode 4, 3 stories of parallel universes. So, just 1 second and we will get to it. Just 1 second.
Arvoren. In 1851 in Frankfurt an der Oder, a very confused man was wandering about town. He seemed to not know where he was, and when German officials decided to ask him where he was from, he said, in very broken German, that he was from Laxaria. No one had heard of this country, so they asked what continent it was on. He replied Sacria, which baffled authorities even more. Officials continued to ask about the strange land. The man, who was identified as Jafar Vorin, did not understand any European languages officials spoke to him, with a small exception for extremely broken English. Neither Laxaria nor Sacria are known to exist. He continued to say that he spoke and wrote Laxarian and Abramian languages, with Laxarian being a language spoken only by clerics, and Abramian being the more common language. He also insisted that he was Christian, more specifically, Epatian. No one has heard of this form of Christianity.
1 second.
He claimed that he was in Germany to find a long-lost relative, and that he was shipwrecked. He couldn't trace his itinerary on any map that was given to him, but insisted that Laxarians knew about all 5 compartments of Earth. He called the compartments, which may be continents, Sacria, Asler, Ausler, Aflar, and Eupler. Soon after he was interrogated, the confused and scared man disappeared, never to be heard from again.
Wow, hey? Wow. So stay tuned for Story 2, Beyond the Known World, about parallel universes. Are they real? Who knows? 1 second. Right, here is Story 2, Beyond the Known World, parallel universes. So let's get to it. 1 second.
Man from Lisbia. In 1905, Paris police had arrested a strange-looking man for stealing a loaf of bread. It soon became clear that the man didn't speak any recognizable language at all. The language he spoke sounded similar to Esperanto, but didn't have the right grammar at times. After much difficulty, police had finally found a way to get him to explain something about himself. They successfully asked him where he was from. He replied Lisbia, and people initially thought that he was from Lisbon. He didn't understand Portuguese, though, and he didn't recognize the map of Portugal when it was presented to him. It didn't take too much time for people to realize that he actually meant that Lisbia was a country. Not much could be found about what happened to him. Could it be that he went to his home reality?
Wow, hey? Wow. Who knows? He might be back in his own reality right now. So, just 1 second and we'll get to the last story of Beyond the Known World, Episode 4, Parallel Universes. Hi, well, welcome back. Welcome. This is Episode 4, Beyond the Known World. This is the last story, Story 3. It's 3 stories per episode. This is the parallel universe. This is the last story. So I hope you enjoy it. 1 second.
2. The Cabin in Peru. Peru's Marcahuasi stone forest has been reputed to be a doorway to another dimension for centuries. It's to be expected, considering how many of the stone formations have eerie resemblances to human faces, religious symbols, and more. It's also known for having travelers who journey there, never to be seen again. According to Dr. Raul Centeno, one woman decided to brave the forest with friends, despite being warned about strange disappearances in the area. She and her friends on the trip saw a strange cabin in the middle of the stone forest, and could hear people having a party inside. They looked inside the cabin's windows, and saw that they were dressed in 17th century clothing. Entranced by the strange revelers, the woman had tried to enter the cabin. She was halfway in before her friends pulled her back out. Almost immediately, she realized that she was paralyzed on the side of her body that had entered the strange cabin. Dr. Sinento diagnosed her with hemiplegia and suggested that her quick trip into another dimension may have permanently altered her nervous system.
Wow. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Beyond the Known World, episode 4, Parallel Universes. And check out episode 5 in 2 weeks' time. So thank you very much.